And trailers. I swear I'll have other stuff up on here other than trailers one of these days. Again, just time is not cooperating much with me lately. So this one is for Dune Part 2. Or Part 2, I suppose they're calling it. God, that's a terrible joke. Does anyone even get the Part 2 joke? Anybody under the age of 35? Probably not. I'm old. Anyway, so I know a lot of people are really pumped for this movie. A lot of people are really pumped for this trailer. I'm not especially. Not because I don't think it'll be good. I'm sure it'll be quite good. The thing is, though, I am not going to be surprised by the story. I read the book not that long ago, and like I feel like I saw enough in the part one that I have a pretty good sense of how they are going to visualize and bring to life the various parts. And I'm just not the kind of person where I'm like, I can't wait to see what that looks like. Like, I know what it looks like in my head. I'll be sometimes curious or interested to see how that's visualized, but I don't get pumped for that alone. It's loyal to the point that I don't know what it would bring that I didn't get from reading it. And the first part was good, but I was not bowled over by it. Lots of people, especially a lot of internet reviewers, like lost their minds over that thing. I don't get it. It was good. Again, it was good. It was a good movie. It's a good adaptation. It's not a particularly interesting one, though. At least not for me. I don't know. We'll check this out anyway. Now that I have prepped you all for me to just go, okay, at the end of having seen this, let's see what reaction I actually have, shall we?
It's breathtaking. When you see sand here, imagine water.
I hate sand.
You can't reach the bottom.
You dive in.
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets. But the darkest of them all may remain.
Yep.
The end of House Atreides.
Your father didn't believe in revenge.
Well, he's dead, so.
What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
Was that fate? I assume it must have been. It was odd to me that they didn't, like, even introduce him. Did they extend that jaw? That was odd.
Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
Thumpers! Bring it on.
Don't try to impress anyone. You're brave, we all know that. Be simple. Be direct.
Actually, that's a cool visual of the Dune collapsing. That's cool. I like that. They have done a very good job with the scale on the
Nothing
worms.
fancy.
I understand. Nothing fancy.
You will never lose me, Paul Atreides.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
Oh,
May thy knife chip and shatter.
okay. No, that's joke. No, actually, there was more to that that I liked than I was expecting to see. I like how much emphasis they put just on building up the worm riding, and that they didn't fully pay that off. either. Just build you the anticipation. They kind of built the trailer around it. I like that as a focus. A lot of times, to just give a sense of scale and scope, a lot of trailers will just cram in as much like, oh, and here's a glimpse of this and this and this, and you'll see, how it all is like, but really focusing in on something and giving you a sense of like, here's what this thing will be like. I appreciate when a trailer can do that, can zero in and offer that kind of tease. And that is not too bad. It was interesting seeing, I'm pretty sure it was Fade. Again, like I started to say, it is a little odd to me that they didn't at least introduce him in the previous movie. I would have understood that more if the previous film had been created more as a standalone piece, but like it just ends and is very clearly unfinished. So it's not like you create dangling plot threads by setting up for the sequel. Like the story wasn't over. It was very clear. So it's still odd to me that they didn't take the time to establish him already. But I remember the performances in this being solid. I don't think it was. I'd have to recheck my review. I don't think it was blown away by anybody in the first one, but everyone was pretty good. And visually, it's very well put together. And like I said, the scale of the worms is done really well. So yeah, it's Denis Villeneuve. The visuals are going to be stunning. The man doesn't know how to make a film that is not gorgeous. That doesn't always mean that it fully clicks for me. Some of his films work really well for me. Arrival comes to mind. Some are gorgeous, but, something isn't quite landing with me. And that's how I felt about Blade Runner 2049. And to a lesser extent, the first Dune. It's good. It's just not hitting me the way it did everybody else. But like, there was enough there. You saw me smiling. I'm like, okay. Maybe part of the thing is like, I saw the last one only streaming. Maybe actually going to a theater to see this, and I'll try to, no promises, but I'll try to. That might make the difference. Who knows? Dune Part 2. What'd you think of this trailer? Whatever your thoughts are, drop some down in the comments. Let's talk about it. Patreon pays the bills. Enables me to do this as my living, even if you can't. Like, share, subscribe. They help me out. Don't worry too much about it, though. We take a relaxed attitude around here, so you can just come on back next time you need a break. My thanks to all my patrons, but in particular, I want to thank Robin Moore, Zubin Lutfullah, Sarvis, Tarak, the thing that goes doink in the anime, Ruth, Oliver B., Solitary Pictures, Ulrich Bogdan, Melinda Walters, Imudelki, Leotha Boyd, Auntie Kate 808, Becky Sparks, Fernambulax the Poodle, Robin Powell, Tracy Scrabbit, Angry Casperl, Tim Price, Adam RDL Taylor, Goddess Alita, I'm not sure. David Hall, Shayla Gourlay, Rosalind Bennett. You want to hear me mess up your name too? It's in the Patreon perks. I gotta work on that.